Okay, hi everybody. How you doing? It's Bruce here. Nice to see you. Hang on one second. I just gotta close my door, turn on some lights. There we go. This is all CG special effects. There's no lamp there. It's all CG special effects. How you doing? I was loading up this show and I CG special effects. I just realized that I had mentioned that the show would start at 12:30. The show doesn't start at 12:30. It starts now. It starts at 3 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock my time. Not at 3:30 Eastern. I'm here for the last hour of the day. I don't know. Here we are. Welcome. What is going on with these markets? Oh my gosh, it is wild. It is wacky. It is goofy. The Dow Jones today got up as high as 34,773. That's how many points it got up to. 34,773. Right now it's 34,157, 157. We're down 620 points, ballpark. 620 points from this morning's high of the day. And that was around 10 in the morning. We couldn't hit a new high at 11 in the morning. We tried, couldn't do it. Tried again at around 11:30, couldn't do it. And we've given it up. And we're now down... well, at the moment, we're down 4 points, but we were down 100 and something points not too long ago, even more. The low of the day actually is 34,022. So the high to low, 750 points difference. And right now we're at 34,171 instead of 34,022, which was the low. So we're about 140 points better than the low. But that doesn't count for much when you're seeing a market like this. This market is extremely picky, volatile, everything in between. It can't hold gains, can't hold losses. Seems to be all over. But I gotta say, the damage is being done to a lot of good quality stocks and stocks that don't deserve to get caught in a vortex of crap. But it is, and that's what we've got going on right now. Stocks that I'm looking at here: Rocket Lab, $7.98, down 50 cents, cheap. SoFi, $11.54, now $11.59, down 99 cents on SoFi. This is lower than when they got the bank charter. GameStop is $95.42. The low today on GameStop, $93.68. And we've had volume today on GameStop of 3 million, nothing incredible. By the way, the Rocket Lab volume is 4.7. We're now back to $8. And the SoFi volume at 1160 now. 64 million on SoFi today. It's now 1161, down 97 cents. The low on SoFi, 1151, 10 cents lower than where it is right now. What a day. Matterport, low of the day, 826. It's now 862, having come up quite aggressively in the last 10 minutes. Volume 20,600,000. There is some serious turnover happening at Matterport. Obviously, someone is selling, someone's buying, and I think it's more than one person on each side of this market, of course. 20,600,000 volume on Matterport today. Is this a bottom? Maybe. Is this a blowout, a sellout? Is this some kind of a liquidation that buyers are taking advantage of? I don't know. 826 for the low, 861 where we're at. So 36 cents improvement, 35 cents improvement so far. Can it keep coming on? I don't know. ME, 23andMe, down 18 cents. It started the day as high as 452. It's now 423. The low of 418 today. That's about an hour and a half ago, 418. We're now 423 on 1.6 million volume on 23andMe. Spire Global is up 1.5 pennies. It's been up almost all day. 227.5 is the price. 225 is the low. So it's break even has been its worst situation here. The high was 244 briefly at the opening. 589,000 volume, very quiet on Spire, 1.5 penny gain. ATIP, 594,000, no real volume here. We opened this morning around 316. That was our best level. We're at 303 at the moment. We were 299 for the low. So Only 4 cents above the low so far. Very quiet there. Giving up pennies, I guess, is what we're saying over here. On the smart rent trade, we were at 767 for the high today. That was the opening, 767. Then down to 696 for the low. That's right where we are now. So 697. We're at the low, 45 cents off on 662,000 volume. That's the volume on smart rent. Sextera opened at 1179. That was the high of the day. 1179. The all-time high for this stock, 1279. $1 away from its all-time high. First thing this morning. Right now, 1090, down 66 cents on 159,000 volume. So nothing to get excited about at the moment on most of the stocks we are following here. Nothing to get excited about. Now, those of you who have been playing GameStop call options, those of you who wrote GameStop options yesterday, the day before yesterday, this morning, you've all got to be smiling from ear to ear. You should all have been able to buy back your calls for some really nice profits here. I would hope so. You may want to get out of your calls and cover your calls right now. This market has a way of gyrating, not only GameStop, but the market as a whole. Take the money off the table, buy up your covered calls, and say thank you very much. Sit on the sidelines. Let's see if the stock wants to give you a little rally again, maybe later today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's option expiry day. Maybe the market wants to pop to 105 again and offer you a chance to write 105, 110 calls for next week, Friday, and say, okay, let's go back to 95 again and take another trade. Why not? Nothing wrong with taking profits on GameStop. Rocket Lab right now, 801, just a tiny bit better. 1161 on SoFi, a dime off the low on 64 million shares. It's Matterport I'm watching, interestingly here. 826 was the low trade. Now 859, 33-cent improvement on Matterport. We're down 97 cents on 20,800,000. So Matterport seems to be coming up a little now. Is this a dead cat bounce? What's going on? The Dow is up 33 points right now. Try to put your hand on that one. That one is all over the place. AMC is off $1.17 to $14.77. The low today, $14.53 about an hour ago. And 43.6 million volume. That is not good for AMC's recovery prospects. If any investors out there think AMC is going back to 20 or 30, you aren't going anywhere with 43 million volume. That's just not good enough. 14.78 right now. Robinhood releases results after the bell tonight, and they're sitting at 11.66 off 75 cents. You can just see what the market is thinking about the after hours results. They're not looking for anything good here. 1147 is a low, 21 million volume on Robinhood. Not looking good. Vanik Vectors down $10 to $257.92. They were at $271 this morning, $14 higher. The high for Vanik in the past 52 weeks, and I believe this is an all-time high, $318.82. $318. So take $42 and $18. That's $60. This stock is off. This ETF is off $60 from $318. That is approaching 19%, 18, 19% off. That is correction territory, big time on Vanik. And this represents the largest chip manufacturers in the world, and there's a chip shortage. Even chip companies who make chips who are, having trouble delivering, can't make them fast enough. Stocks are not performing very well. Very disconnect from reality, but that is what's going on. Home Depot off 21 cents to $3.57. They were as high as $3.64 today. Over at IBM, we're down $1 to $133.23. They were better at $134.70 this morning, but we've had a tight trading range on IBM here. Microsoft is at $300 a share right now. It's still holding a $336 gain, but the high of the day today, $307. So we've given up $7 of gains on Microsoft. They had good numbers last night. Apple comes out with earnings after the bell tonight. We're at 159.23 right now, down 46 cents. Make that 68 cents. We're just jumping a little bit more. We're down 68 cents on Apple. And the high this morning, just in the first half hour, 163.84. When the Dow was up over 500 points, this stock was at 163.84, and it's now 159.08. So those of you who are looking to perhaps write poor man covered calls on this stock, now might be a time to consider buying deep in the money options. It's down to 159. Otherwise, we'll wait till tomorrow. Maybe the stock will drop more. It might not though, but if it did, you could get them cheaper. But if it pops tomorrow by $6 or $8, you'll have missed a chance. So just saying. I'm just saying. Lots of speculation as to what's going to happen. Goldman Sachs down $1.61 here at 341. We were as high as 348 today. And over at Cisco down 76 cents to 54.57. The high today was 56.52. Facebook is up actually 92 cents, but it has given up a lot of its gains. It was as high as 301. It's now 295.55. And over at Amazon, it's holding a $19 gain. It was as high as $2,884. It's now $27.97. So $87 off its high price this morning when the market was rocking. Tesla down $95. 841. I am surprised to see Tesla giving up this much ground, but hey, there's profit taking going on and or a lot of speculating going on. I don't know. We're at 840. Let's call it 842. The high was 934 today. Very interesting. The high all time 1243. I bet you it was at 1243. Yeah, just around, I'm going to say around November 3rd when the market was at its all-time high. So November 3rd, December 3rd, January 3rd, that's 2 months and 3 weeks. And we are down here to $841. Wow, that is a drop. Google at $25.87 is up $3. Today it was as high as $2,652. It's now $25.87. So it's 65 off the high of the day to be up $3-4 only. Bed Bath Beyond down 46 cents to $13.69. Blackberry $7.56 down 34 cents. Royal Caribbean down $4.97 to $76.14. The stock was as high as $82.28 today. Over those $80 puts, a good idea. Wow, have we backed off on Royal Caribbean. Norwegian's down $1.20. Carnival down $1.20. These are $19 stocks now, so they're down 5% today. Target up 31 cents. JP Morgan down 333 to 144 now. Costco down $1.55. It was as high as $4.95. It's now $4.81. That's a $14 drop on Costco today. Walmart off 16 cents. Nvidia down $7.60. American Airlines down 55 cents to $15.68. Can't get over 20, and it's now down around $15-16. Netflix still holding a gain at $29, a gain of $29 on at $3.89 a share. They got up to $3.94. They're now $3.89, and they were just the other day $3.51. But this is a dead cat bounce, in my opinion. I don't think Bill Ackman getting involved in this stock is going to save it. I really don't think so. Anyway, there's a list of some of our most watched stocks. The Dow now down 89 points. Okay. What else is happening here? Simon Hall is saying, hey, Bruce, I'm happy holding shares long term, so I'm not too stressed. But worst case, how long do you see it taking to get back to 2 months ago prices? It'll take a year or what? These stocks can recover in a month or less. It depends on just, an announcement, some financial surprises, a deal. Whatever kind of a deal they're working on. You just never know. We'll see what happens. I just bought 100 more SoFi. I finally got my cost basis below $16. Says Sean. Good job. Nancy, I'm thumbs up number 45, by the way. Thank you for that. You guys letting me know how you're doing. Let's see. Hope you guys, Chris Savage, hope you guys have been selling covered calls and making money on the way down to acquire more stock for a cheaper price. We will recover in 16 months. Let's see. What do you think the bottom is for Matterport? I've given up trying to guess that. I don't know if I've been very good at it. Nomacity says, Bruce, let's face it, the market might come back a little, but you're not going to see price like last year anytime soon. I mean, it's going to take years. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's see here. Beach Boy closed all my GameStop covered calls. I made $3 to $4.50 gains on every option I wrote. You rock, Uncle Bruce. Way to go, Beach Boy. Well done, sir. I am very happy for you there. That is it's a score you deserve. Wonderful stuff. And thank you for this donation as usual. Mentats, I have some dry powder, but being patient, looking to maybe buy back into Rocket Lab, Matterport, or averaging down on SoFi. I'm glad I sold a good chunk of portfolio in September to take profits. Credit Savage, I love you, Uncle Bruce, but now do you see why I was so against you telling folks to buy $10 option calls for SoFi and Matterport? Those options are easily worth 40% less. They could have just bought the stock. Well, it is what it is. Matterport stink bid 703. Good till canceled, says it's right. Matterport right now, 839, down $1.17. Matterport did have a little rally, but now it's backed off again. The low of the day, 826. It's at 839 on 21.2 million shares. The Dow now down 145. It's dropping again on the Dow. S&P is off 38 points, and NASDAQ is down 208. The worst performer is NASDAQ. It's down 1.6%. S&P is down 0.91%. The Dow is down 0.43. There is where that is at. Let's see. Apple. Come on, Apple. After the market, we find out how it's going to do. Kent is saying, well done, Beach Boy. Nicely done. BW says, Uncle Bruce, I get those with GameStop can play all the time. However, many of us don't have that option. Just week over week, seeing our shares tank and Q earnings aren't helping either. We're folding our arms, but are stuck. Coyote, good afternoon, everybody. Hey, Coyote from Anti. Beach Boys, Kent, thanks, dude. Vernon Edwards put in a stink bid of 101 for my GameStop covered call, and I got hit. I'm sitting back right now. Way to go, Vernon Edwards. You put in that stink bid. You got that call back. Cross your arms. Let's see what it does. Stock's at $94. Let's see if it wants to go any higher. If it goes higher, you might write options again. Let's see what it gives you. Coyote, BW. Outside of GameStop, I'm in the same boat. All I have been doing in this market is trying to average down on my stocks, but are no longer in the covered call range on those. And let's see. Credit Savage, what's up, Coyote? You depressed too? I sold some covered call yesterday, so I'm actually upbeat about this today. And Samuel, I had a nice double from Tesla puts today. Nice going. And NTPCs, I was all excited. I got Tesla at 885 this morning. I was all pumped up, jacked up. I mean, what's going on, man? It's right now 839 on Tesla. I'm like, what the hey, the what? 799 on Rocket Lab. 1152 now on SoFi. 9381 on GameStop. Matterport, 840. ME, 421. Spire, unchanged, 226. ATIP, 301. SmartRent, 686. Sextera, 1084. AMC down 132 to 1462. Robinhood down 84. Vanik down 1165. Home Depot down 197. IBM down 163. The Dow up 1 point. It just no, not the Dow. I apologize. The Dow is still down. Pardon me, down 109. Microsoft up 170 a share. Apple down $1. Goldman down 327. Cisco down 85 cents. Facebook just hanging on to a 30-cent gain. Amazon holding on to a $17.50 gain. Tesla down 99.99. Google down 165. So Google just lost 17 bucks. That's what's going on right at the moment. We're down 114 points on the Dow, and the GameStop 93.72 right now. Okay. Coyote, Credit Savage, Credit Coach. I just bought back my covered calls earlier today for a profit, so I'm okay. I'm just chilling right now. And let's see here. Joshua, I'm thumbs up number 76. I'm actually getting thumbs ups on this show. I have 91 now. I actually have people giving me thumbs ups on this terrible day. I do appreciate the support, everybody. If you're hitting thumbs up, have them come over here and join us for the misery. I hope most of you aren't crazy enough to buy options these days. Stocks can recover in days, months, but they won't. We're entering a bear market. Uncle Bruce got to face the facts. We were due. Well, we'll see. If the bank charter results in SoFi losing $5, no announcement will do much. Let's see. It's just a crappy market, says Auntie. There you go. Let's see. What else is going down here? We'll get through this as anti-PC. Marcus will not shake me out. That's what they want us to do, but I'm not leaving. That's it. Let's see. I have a 10-year plan, not a 10-month plan. There you go. What else? I ain't afraid of no market, says anti-PC. I bought a June $115 Apple call. My fingers are crossed. There you go. Cindy, good job. Now you've got your deep in the money call. Let's see what Apple does tonight with its earnings. Check out the stock tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and then get ready to write cover calls no matter where it goes. Right on. Let's go. Let's see. I'm very uncomfortable selling covered calls as now my average is way above the current price on SoFi. All I realistically can do is a 2-year ones for $25 strike, and I might do that on a pop. Microsoft had incredible earnings. Will Apple top earnings? Austin wants to know. Yes. Will our stocks plummet? Yes. Will the rest of the market go up? Yes. Just going off history. Thumbs up, number 92. There you go. Oh my gosh. My SoFi average is 18, and I can't DCA anymore. I'm just going to hope in 4 years I look back at this time and laugh a little. Let's hopefully in 4 days you'll laugh a little bit. Your camera's blurry. How can it be? I'm right here. How can it be blurry? Let's see. What else is going on here? What else? Number 118. I'm thumbs up, number 118. Good afternoon, Chase says. Thank you, Chase. Appreciate that. Dr. Dadi, looks like my GameStop 90s might get out of the money by tomorrow. Thankfully, I didn't roll yet. And there you go. What the hey happened to Matterport? What the hey, what? 832 down $1.25. Unbelievable. Dow's down 104, now 101. Rocket Lab down 49 cents to 798. SoFi at 1152 down 106. GameStop 9308 at down $10. Matterport down 125. ME down 20 cents to 421. Spire unchanged 226. ATIP down 13 to 301. SmartRent down 59 cents to 683. Sextera down 71 cents to 1085. Below the day, 1084. That's where we are at right now at this moment. AMC 1446 down 148. That's going into the 10% mode. So that stock will be on a short sale restricted tomorrow. If I got my guess right, we're at 1440. It's almost there. 1446, just a little more, a couple more pennies, and it will be down 10% on the day, and it'll be on the short sale restricted list. Matterport down 12.9. It is on the short sale restricted list. GameStop at 93 right now. This is down 9.9%. GameStop, or 9.2%, pardon me. We are about there. I think we've already done it. I think GameStop has already dropped more than 10% on the day today, during the day. So it's on the short sale restricted list is my hunch. SoFi 1152 needs a little more to go on short sale restricted to basically be down 10% on the day. Okay. Anyone else on there? No, it doesn't look like. Tesla's down 11%. That might be on short sale restricted. Anybody else? Anyone else? Doesn't look like it. No. Just looking at percentage losses. Intel down 7% at 4808. It's not low enough to be on the short sale restricted today either. So. Okay, there you are. We're now on the Dow, down 97 points. Now we're down 70 points on the Dow, and the Rocket Lab is at 799, down 49 cents, trying to get back to 8. And GameStop at 93.58, down 969. Low on GameStop, 92.89. We're at 93.66. Oh boy. Excuse me. Intel stock hits lowest price in more than a year, says the headline right now. Bargoons. Bargoons. What can I say? Okay. Let's see here. Check the volume on CCL. Is that Carnival? Volume on Carnival? Let's take a peek here. CCL volume at 1902, 32 million. Yo, down to 1894 for the low. It's having a bad day. It is. It should be. It's a cruise stock. They should all be having a bad day. Let's go. Tesla with record earnings down 11%. Yeah, $2 billion in a quarter. Making $2 billion profit in a quarter. Sell the stock. Just sell it. Okay. DWAC is a pyramid scheme. Matterport is a God's gift right now. Just bought more shares tonight. There you go. Let's go. Where's Larry? Hit those bells now, please. People are thinking we're hitting a bear market or wondering what a bear market is. No, I don't think so. I think we're still in the middle of a bull market. We haven't had a full correction yet, so no, we haven't dropped enough. I hate to say it, we haven't had enough pain to really have a full-blown correction, let alone be in a bear market. So sorry, no, I don't buy that right now. But that's just me. Welcome to the new normal, says drops. The Dow off 47 right now. That's what it's doing. It's down, but not down thousands. This Dow is down like 7-8%. That's all it is. We have to be down 15-20% to have a correction, and we haven't had that. We got to be down double this or more. So we need to be down to like 31,000, 30,000 to have a full correction. And we're at 34,144. So the pain has to be worse. Sorry. But I don't know if we're even going to get that. I really don't know if we're even going to get that. Not enough pain. There you go. Maybe take a cruise, Bruce, from Florida. Not enough pain. Oi, says Joanne. What can I say? I mean, the one market that is into correction territory is the Nasdaq. Finally, well, not finally, but in reality, and it's probably now down 14%. But 15 to 20 is a good old correction. But it's not like you have to go to 14, 15% for an hour and then you can go back up to record highs a week later. It doesn't work that way. Your correction is when a market backs off 15 odd percent or so, 15, 20%, and you have a lot of turnover down there for a while. It can take days or weeks, months, and then you climb out of it with a new base. And then the markets hit the old highs, stick around there for a while, and then bust through those and go higher. That is typical. But we're not in a typical world right now, so I understand that's what we have. What else is going on here? Good thing. I kind of like the pain. Can you explain what a bear market is for us? 10% is correction, right? A correction can be as light as a 10%er, but it can be as severe as a 20%er. A bear market is really when you are hitting subsequent, like for months and months on end, if not a year or two, you are hitting lower highs and lower lows on cycles. So you might have like a 3-month turnover where the market drops off, and then for a month or two it comes on and it doesn't hit a new high, and then it drops off for another month or two to a new low, and then tries to come out of that. It can't hit the high of the last high, and it backs off to a new low, a lower low again. And this takes months and months and months. And that's, once you're in it a while, you go, oh, we're in a bear market. It started 18 months ago or 12 months ago. There's where it was. That's where it began. And you are subsequently hitting newer lows and lower highs on the entire indexes. And a number of false rallies come in, quarterly earnings come in and out, and The Fed does all kinds of moves. Economy's in a recession. It's in a partial recovery. Sometimes you have a recession, you have a recovery, and then you go into another recession, and you're still in a bear market. Even though you came out of the bad economy, it's not enough because earnings just haven't recovered. Balance sheets are so bad from the last recession that the recovery wasn't good enough, long enough to repair all balance sheets. Then they went negative again. It can be a lot worse, but one thing that some of the things that will prevent a bear market, what prevents it, are relatively low interest rates to inflation. Well, we got that in spades, and we have cheap interest rates right now, and we will have cheap interest rates for years yet. With inflation at 5, 6, 7%, we are in no way going to have a bear market. You're looking at the cash in corporate accounts. If it's very bad, corporations are very low on cash. They won't then be able to spend and grow. That's bad. Well, that's not the case. If corporations can't borrow to modernize or to expand or to diversify, that would be bad. Well, that's not the case either. There's money available for companies all you want. If consumers are broke, if the consumer is indebted up to here, interest rates are out of control, and they're losing to the interest rate game and everything else, then that could be a recession. That could be a bad. That's not the case either. The American consumer, Canadian consumer, European consumer are actually in much better shape today than they were even 3 years ago. Before the pandemic, they're better off. Debt loads have dropped for consumers dramatically. Savings accounts are at much higher levels than they've been in decades for Americans and Canadians. So all the wrong ingredients are in place for a bear market. All the right ingredients are in place for a higher high for the stock market. But what has to happen first is it would appear a bunch of loose-handed, over-leveraged investment entities out there, which are a bunch of institutional investors, have got to get their clock cleaned first. And that's been happening now for weeks. And we are watching it in big volume ways where these big-time players are getting their butts handed to them. And it's not helping any of our stocks, of course, but you know what? It isn't a 40% drop off. It isn't a panic drop. It isn't all-time record volume drops with high volumes and stocks going at the same time. It's reluctant selling with recovery waves and then a down wave and a recovery wave and a down wave. It's the big battle. And there's a lot of capital out there that will go into this market. There's more money in the bond market than in the stock market. Much more. Not like double, maybe 10, 20 times more, like way more money in the bond market, in treasuries, than in the stock market. And right now the stocks are off a little bit, but the bond players have been preoccupied with the interest rate game, the Powell thing. And so they're trying to figure out, well, what should we be doing on the bond side? Once the bond thing settles down a bit, everybody gets used to the fact that, yeah, we're going to have some interest rate hikes this year. A quarter point here, a quarter point there, a quarter point there. Once you get into that, you get used to it. And you go, oh, that's not so bad. It's not like a 5% interest rate jump is coming this year. That's not going to happen. Or next year, or the year after that. So that's when money from the bond market starts to seep into stocks. Because if Apple announced today that here's how much money we made, and we're going to add more money to our stock buyback, and we're going to take our dividend and bump it by 20%. All of a sudden, bond investors will take a look at Apple stock, Microsoft stock, IBM stock, Google, and everybody else that can pay a dividend, might be paying a dividend, and might be increasing dividends. And then they compare the two. They go, well, should we buy Apple stock or should we buy a 10-year treasury? Which one gives us the best return on our money? And oh, by the way, we might have capital gain on Apple because they make money. The company buys up $100 billion of their stock next year if they announce a $100 billion stock buyback program and a 25-30% bump in the dividend. There will be money moving out of treasuries into Apple stock. But I can tell you that the money in treasuries is trillions of, it might be $50 trillion, $30 trillion of 10 years. There's only 2.8 trillion of stock in Apple. If you take all of it and combine it, I mean, it was almost a $3 trillion company a couple of weeks ago. And so Apple is puny compared to the treasury market. Same with Microsoft and everyone else. So, there could be quite a bit of capital coming into stock because of dividend increases, and it pays to get the dividend rather than to earn interest on T-bills or on bonds. I'm just saying. Anyway, lots to follow here. Lots going on, and we're not in a bear market. I don't think so. Let's see. How about a cub market? Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. What's going on here? Thumbs up number 146. Love your gold bagel member alerts. Right on, Mother of Pompeii. I'm glad you like those. And Uncle Bruce, my poor man covered call positions became distorted because my deep in the money call became an at the money call or below, depending on the day, rolled down slightly. I saw no other choice. And that's a good move. That's an okay move. Roll down to a cheaper call and then keep writing covered calls. It's okay. And let's see. The hood earnings will be somebody screaming bloody murder into a speakerphone for 5 seconds, and then it'll be over. Why would the Fed not raise rates? If anything, they are indicating faster and more raises sooner, Uncle Bruce. Well, again, they're just trying to calm inflation down, and I think they've been successful in talking it down already. Inflation seems to be already moderating a bit. And that might moderate the Fed later this year. We'll see. We're up 33.9 points on the Dow, by the way. GameStop 93.06. Still a little above its low of the day, 92.89 on GameStop. Rocket Lab has bounced over $8. It's at $8.05 now. Rocket Lab was down to $7.94, so it got back over $8 again on 5.1 million. SoFi is at $11.34. The low of the day, $11.27, $73.6 million on SoFi. GameStop now $93 a share on 3.3 million. Matterport is $8.45. The low is $8.26 on 22.19 million. ME is $4.17, down 24 cents. And this is the low of the day on 1.7 million, unfortunately, for ME. Spire's down 1.5 cents now at 224.5, and it's traded 662,000 shares. ATIP is at $3 on the nose, down 14 cents on 730,000. The low is 299, so we're right at the low there. Smart Rent is at 683. The low is 681 today. 1 million traded. And we're at the low of the day right now on Smart Rent. Cheap stock. Cyxtera, 1085, down 71 cents. The low of the day, 1083. 177,000 volume. Just quiet as can be. We're down 147 on AMC to 1447. The low is 1441. AMC volume, by the way, 46.5 million. Robinhood, 86 cents lower at 11.54. It looks like we have 22 minutes to go. We're at 11.54, down 87 cents on Robinhood, near the low of its day. We're down 11.70 on Vanik. We're down 137 on Home Depot. We're down 117 on IBM. It's actually coming back. It's got as low as 132.11. It's 133.05. IBM is coming up a bit. The Microsoft is up 2.55. Apple down $1.23. Goldman down $2. It's coming back up a bit. It was down to 337.70. It's at 340.70. A little better. Cisco down 65 cents. Facebook up 19 cents. Amazon holding a $19 gain. Tesla down $104. Google up $6.69. 75.77 on Rocket on Royal Caribbean, down 5.29. Wow. Wowee. There you have it. The Dow down 30. We're up 30, down 30, up 30, down 30, all over the map here. Crazy volatility, down 38 now on the Dow. SoFi 1136, GameStop 9304, and Matterport 844. There it is. There it is. Bagel Babe, I'm thumbs up number 153. Thank you very much for that. And when I was a young boy in Bulgaria, I never dreamed of bankrupting a company, says Michael Hunt. What can I say? Uncle Bruce, dude, just tell me everything is going to be okay. I need a little therapy. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. It's all going to be fine. Let's see. Are any thoughts on buying Tesla? March Tesla 840 calls. Anybody? March. That's close, but hey, you may want to go out into next fall or next year and give Tesla 2 or 3 more quarters of $2 billion a quarter in profits. You may want to do that. But, what's the opposite of knee? Nah? I don't know. I'm not sure. SoFi just crossed the 10% down range today, so it's going to be on the short sale restricted list now. Okay. And Nomacity is saying something like, I can tell you, I'm never going to buy a SPAC ever again in my lifetime, no matter what changes they ever make to those things. Those are dead to me. Okay. Okay. And Michael, the opposite of knee is ein. It's Ryan saying SoFi is almost at $11, $11.36 right now. Yeah, SoFi just started a vertical drop, says Scully. Yeah, it's $11.27 for the low. It's $11.36 right now. 74.6 million. Ouch! SoFi is getting smacked about. Come on, SoFi, let's go. Giotti, I picked some of that up today. Got me some SoFi today. Tesla just passed down 11%. There you go. SoFi down 10. Have you seen The Reverend, that bear scene? I haven't watched the movie The Reverend. It's shot in Alberta, though, where we still live. Let's see. I appreciate you asking about our earnings, but let me tell you about when I was a boy in Bulgaria, says Arico. Rocket Lab selected to provide venture class launch services for NASA. That's having a wonderful effect on the stock, sitting at 806, unfortunately. An hour ago, that announcement came out, but it has not had a good effect yet. We're down to 794. We're 808, down 39 cents. At least we're not as bad as others, but still, what are you going to do? Let's go. Why couldn't we get the charter news on the stocks are doing well? Groundhog Day, Bill Murray, Groundhog Day. Oh, gosh. Oh, pardon me. It's been a long one here. George says, I'm thumbs up number 163. I think that's what George meant. Thank you, George. Appreciate that. And A. Worth says, Bruce, any thoughts on making chat for everybody? Unfortunately, this will have to be my last renewal. The market has not been kind to me. Just hang in there, buddy. Just hang in there. When we declare bankruptcy, do we just say we bought the dip? Uncle Bruce, that Reverend bear scene is terrifying and brutal. Bears usually win when you fight a bear. Just so you know. Vilbus, I'm thumbs up number 180, Bruce, and I love you. Thank you so much for the 180th thumbs up there. We're at 183 thumbs ups on this show with 17 minutes to go. I think we're going to break 200 thumbs up before the show's even before we even get to the close. That would be kind of cool. Thank you, everybody, for stepping in there and helping us out, getting these thumbs ups going. We are appreciative. 188 now, 12 away from 200. Oh, 192. We're 8 away from 200. This is a slam dunk. We're going to get 200 thumbs up. So 7 to go now. 193 are in. 7 more to go. We got to love this. Thank you, everybody, for this support. I appreciate it. Got the Dow going green, by the way, big time. The Dow is now up 194. We're now got 195 thumbs ups. Pardon me, 195 thumbs ups. The Dow's up 105. How about that? 107 on the Dow. Go Dow, go. There's 203 thumbs ups. If you give me thumbs ups, maybe the Dow will go higher. 208 thumbs ups, and we're up 108 points on the Dow. How about that? 208 thumbs ups. Come on, baby. Make that happen for me. That would be great. It looks like we're up 111 on the Dow with 209 thumbs ups. I wonder if the Dow can go up higher than I got thumbs ups. Like we have 211 thumbs ups, and we're up 110 on the Dow. So Can we get a 105-point move on the Dow to catch my 215 thumbs ups? 218 thumbs ups. The Dow now has to go up 218 points to match the thumbs up number. Come on, Dow, you got some work to do over there. Let's go. Let's get a computer program buy in there, a buy program to just run this market. The S&P is only down 5.8 points. NASDAQ's now down 125. The Dow now is up 94. Come on, a little rally. We've got 222 thumbs ups. They're coming in fast and furious now. People know what it takes to move this market. Maybe we should show some knee emojis up there. How about we do that? How about forget the ketchup ball. Get the knee emojis up there, Bruce. Here we go. Knee, 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 knee. These markets are making me thirsty. Oh, man. Knee, 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 knee. I'll get the market up. Here we go. Up 102 on the Dow, 224 thumbs ups. Here come the knee emojis. Nothing can stop this market from surging now. Here we go. Pickcomb, he knows what he's doing. Here we go. Thumbs ups. Let's go. Neat, neat. Chris Condi's in there. Absolutely. Mentats is in there. Aurora's in there. You can't stop this market. We're going higher. We're up 123 points. Let's go. 123 on the Dow. Let's go. Thumbs up, 228. Look at that. Red Solo Cup is giving us thumbs ups. We're going higher, baby. Going higher. Fadigan, Larry Titus. You can't stop this market now. We're up 117. We're going higher. Come on, baby. We're going higher. We all know it. We all feel it. We all have to have it. Come on, markets. Let's go, baby. Ben is here. Joshua's here. Thank you guys for the thumbs ups and the neat emojis to push this stock market higher. A little wave of buying and a little pause, a little wave, a little pause. Let's go. Come on, man. Rocket Lab 811. That's a little higher. SoFi is 1144. Low is 1127. That's a little better. GameStop 93.71. It was as low as 92.89. That's a little better. Matterport 852 was down to 826. That's definitely better. Go Matterport 854. Let's go. 23 is 820. 423. It's up from 417. That's better. Spire's green again. It's up a half a penny. ATIP is 304. That's up a nickel from its low. That's better. Smart Rent 690. It was as low as 681. It's coming on. It's better. Sixtera 1083 was as low as 1079. Come on, Sixtera. You two can do it. Let's go. Dow's up 153 points, you guys. You guys are moving the Dow. The knee emojis are making it happen. We have 238 thumbs ups, and we're up 153 on the Dow. We might catch the old thumbs up meter with the Dow meter. That'd be great. Look at those thumbs ups and knee emojis. Run this market. Let's go. S&P's green, up 2 points. We're up. We're up. The NASDAQ's only down 96 points. Come on, baby. We got 13 minutes. Let's run this puppy right into the positive number. Let's go. 812 on Rocket Lab, down 36 cents. Keep it coming, Rocket Lab. Keep it coming. 94 on GameStop. It's down only $9. It's coming on. 852 on Matterport, up from 826. I mean, come on. Oh, Dow, don't be up 72. Give us more. I'll put up some more knee emojis here. Get some knee emojis up here. Let's get a buy program here in the last 15 minutes and run this market, because that's what we need now is a buy program. Right now we have a sell program coming in here. We'll get rid of those sells and we'll turn them into buys, and then we'll run this thing to the close. Let's go. How about a 250-point close? We've got 241 thumbs ups. Let's get a 250-point down move. Come on, baby. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. I'm doing everything I can. I'm doing everything I can with this crazy market. Oh, my gosh. 38-point gain on the Dow. Come on, Dow. Turn it around now. And let's have a buy program. Just surge this thing higher. Surge it up. Let's go. We're up 18. Still coming in with sells. The S&P down 14. NASDAQ down 138. There's a sell program coming in here. They're hitting it, but I'm going to counteract that sell program with the knee buy program. Knee. That's what's going to happen here. That's going to turn this market around. You cannot stop this market. Once the knees come out, we go the other direction. There's no way. There's no way you're going any lower. Come on, putting the line in the sand right there. I dare you. I double dare you. I triple knee dare you. It's just a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound. We're up 14 now. We just gained a point. Here we go. We're up 20. Here comes the Dow. Here it comes. That's just a flesh wound. Come on and fight like a man. 20-point gain on the Dow. Let's go. Uh-oh, we're only up 2 points. Get some more emojis up there. Neat, 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 neat. We're up 2 on the Dow. We're down 15 on S&P. We're down 145 on NASDAQ. Come on, Dow. Turn it around. Go higher. There it is. 16 points on the upside. Let's go. Let's go. Neat, neat, neat. This is hard work. I'm all by myself. 17.9. We're going higher on the Dow. It's coming back. Come on, Dow. I'm going to give you more knees. Knee, 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 knee. I'm the only one. I'm all alone. 17.95. Let's go. Uh-oh, 0.3. We're at 0.33 of a point. Amongst Great Danes just came in and joined me. Thank you. I need the company. Dr. Dadi just joined me. I need all the help I can get with the knee emojis. Uh-oh, we're down 243. Hit those knee emojis. Let's bring it back. Take out those cell programs. That's right. Knee, knee, knee. Down 2.43 on the Dow. We need a run. We're up 2.5. Here we go. We're coming back. Red Solo Cup is giving the knee emojis. Hey, we're all piling in again. Here we go. Neat, 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 neat. I was looking for Yoko Ono songs on Spotify. It says DQ. We're up 12 points on the Dow. Here we go. Here we go. We're coming up on the Dow now. It's coming. It's coming back. Neat, 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 neat. So tell me, Mr. Jones, you've become a multi-billionaire since you started trading stocks a year ago. What was the big moment that turned it around for you? Well, I remember the day when the markets were really under pressure and our buddy Uncle Bruce started hitting the knee emojis and we all piled in with him. And the next thing you know, the Dow just took off. I couldn't believe it. What are you talking about knee emojis, sir? No, I'm telling you got to watch Uncle Bruce. Those knee emojis are unbelievable. You cannot stop the market when the knee emojis come out. It just turns around everything, and the Dow just surged out of nowhere and took everything with it. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Over to you, Rick. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, neat, 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 neat. I'm doing all I can, kids. I'm doing all I can. 9.87 on the Dow. Come on, Dow. Go higher, higher. Trying everything. Knee, 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 knee emojis. Oh my gosh, here we go. The knee emojis. Go, baby. 38 points on the Dow. We're going up. We're up 39 points on the Dow. Here it is. It's happening. The turnaround is happening. Keep coming, Dow. Keep coming on. 33.7. It's trying. It's trying. I'm running out of knees. I'm getting tired. We have 260 points. That's what we want from the Dow in the last 8 minutes. We want a 260-point gain here. We're up 35 on the Dow right now. 35 points is what we have on the Dow right now. We want 260 to match our thumbs ups. This channel has done its part. Now it's the market's turn to do its part. I mean, come on, you guys. What am I supposed to do here? I mean, this is hard work. 33.55 is the gain on the Dow. Come on, market. Let's roll. Rocket Lab, 808, hanging on to the $8 mark. 809, one more penny. $44, 44-point gain on Dow. SoFi at 1132, the low 1127 on 78.2 million. Oh man, we got to get those shysters out of there. 93.66 on GameStop, down 960. The Dow up 36 points. Matterport 847, down $1.09. ME 423 down 17. Spire unchanged. ATIP down 11. SmartRent down 56. Sextera up down 67 cents. Oh, it's time for a surge at the end here. With 7 minutes to go, we need a big fat computer buy program to come in here and just run all three markets into positive territory. A knee is a knee. That's right, Larry. A knee is a knee. Stocks may never go down again. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. What can it do? What are we going to see on this market going forward? My goodness. Whoever's getting out. Goodbye and good riddance, and we'll go higher without you. Simple as that. That's what we'll do. We'll just go higher without you guys. It's okay. It's nothing personal. It's just business. This is nothing personal. Just business. That's right. That's all. Another day at the office. What can I say? Someone will ask me in the hot tub, what do you do? Oh, I talk to people. I'm basically. Were you down here on a vacation? Well, actually, I'm homeless. What? Well, I don't have a home, and I'm just in a condo here, and I rent a car. And what do you do for money? Well, I beg people for money on YouTube. What? I talk to them about the stock market all day long, and I try to explain it in plain English. And sometimes they make a lot of money, and then they help me out. No way. That no. You want to see the Tesla I'm driving? It's pretty cool. It's a Model Y. It's really quick. These folks are pretty good. We're up 49 on the Dow, by the way. We got 5 minutes to go, and the Dow's coming up. Yeah, I just tell people to buy low and sell high, and they do that, and then they make money, and they send me donations. No way. Oh yeah. They're members of my channel, and they watch me, and then I do classes. What? Yeah, I do that too. So you're like an instructor? Well, I use my industry experience to help people out. And well, what have you done in the past? Who are you? Well, I was a stockbroker, and then I became a partner in a brokerage firm, and I was a desk trader, and then I became a VP and branch manager of a larger national brokerage house. And I then left the business for a while, took a company public, and then I was holding the license for a mutual fund as a VP for a mutual fund company. And then I moved to the Cayman Islands, and I did offshore finance for a few years. And then I went into corporate finance work as a consultant. And, I've done a few things. Here I am at 66, still talking about the market. Really? Yes, really. Yes. You want to see the Tesla? It's right over here. I do drive a Tesla. No way. Yeah, I do. I don't own it. I just rent it. What can I say? Okay. I just do what I can. I'm just doing what I can. You should have told your friend that you made $1,000 playing a Yoko Ono song. I did. I did do that. I made $1,000. Holding up a Yoko Ono album and saying, if you want me to play this, I have to have $1,000 in donations. And I got them. And so I played the Yoko Ono song. Yep, there it is. That's what I do. It's how I roll. Doesn't everyone do this? It's easy. It's easy. You get up at 3 a.m. every day. You check out what's going on around the world. You use your 40 years of experience and collaborate all that together, and then you start talking at 5:30 a.m. your time for 3 solid hours to a following of people around the world, and then guide them through the craziness of the markets. I mean, why doesn't everybody do that? We're up 2 points on the Dow, but only up 2. Come on, Dow, you got 3 minutes to go with a buy program. Let's go. We could do a big buy program here and really take off. Doesn't want to do it. It wants to be down. It wants to be up 1 point right now. Gosh darn it, the old Dow Jones is just hanging around flat. GameStop 93.14 down 10.12. SoFi 11.36 down 122. Matterport down 112 to 8.44. That's where we're at right now. Yeah. So SoFi. Uncle Bruce talks to himself. Someone get Andy Jen in there right there ASAP. Can you share some of the meds you're on? We're all feeling a little down right now. Oh man. I'm waiting for Ryan Cohn to give me a tweet to pick me up. Those bygone finger gun days. Bruce danced too. He even danced for money. That's true. Breach Boy. Jen is there. She is the ventriloquist. We never ever heard Bruce speak. It's just her voice. Oh man. I never thought I'd do this, but I just bought 50 SoFi puts to protect my downside. Ready to buy another 50 tomorrow if necessary. Now the market for sure is going to go up. Thank you, Ron Williams, for saving the market. Appreciate that. Good afternoon, says Duncan. We're getting ready for the bells. Are you ready for the bells? I loved it when he danced. Coyote, they call that insurance. Oh, man. We're down 4.5 points on the Dow. We need a 30-second buy program. Come on, market. Let's go. Hey, we're only down a quarter point. Here it goes. It's coming back. Gosh. I met a duck this afternoon while I was doing the crossword. I asked what the capital city of Canada is, and it said Quack, Ottawa. But I thought it was a volcanic island in Indonesia. Oh, gosh. Does anyone remember Bruce Petition? I don't know what that means. Go in the corner, Alex. Go in the corner right now and stay there. There you go. We're up 3 points on the Dow. There's a buy program coming in right there. Thank you, Dow Jones, for the buy program. How about that? Oh my goodness, what a run. What a crazy, crazy run. David, you are very merciful. Thank you for this donation right at the bell. Larry, thank you for the bell. And David, thank you for this donation. I do appreciate it. I hope some of you did make money today writing options. I sure hope some of you made some money writing options today. That is the one thing that should have happened, because it was definitely happening this morning on the old GameStop as it reached 107. So happy about that. My gosh. I did, says Auntie. I did make money. Dave is laughing. Thanks, David. SoFi, please. SoFi, Bruce. 1136. Down 122. Oh, the low 1127 on SoFi. Come on, you guys. Final counts. It looks like the Dow lost 7.5 points from what I can see here. I made money writing options today, says DQ. Right on, buddy. I lost money on my shares, but I made money writing options. There you go. The bells of St. Larry. There you go. Thank you, Nancy. Beach Boy. Yep, I made money today. Yep, Beach Boy sure did. Cheers to all of you out there who made money writing options today. I am really proud of you guys. I made money on Poor Man Covered calls on Intel, but I had to roll down and out my long call, but made money. Right on. That is it. Nice going, nice going, nice going. And Coyote Nancy, the good thing about Red Days is joking with everyone and Uncle Bruce in the chat. Got to do something to pass the time because I'm sure I am not going to do real work. Ha ha. Aspire gained. How about that? Spire gained. Cheers, everybody. I just bought stock today. Says Brendan. Brendan is buying low, and that's what you do, my friend. Me too, says LL. I'm waiting for AMC to drop $2 before I buy into it again, laughing out loud. Let's see, Flint Creek soap. I'm here. I scrapped my bank account clean to grab some more Matterport. Spire gained a penny on the day. It's green, 227. It was not going down today. It was not going to give it out. Hector, I wrote and I wrote and I wrote. There you have it. How about that? Spire putting the market on its back. What a legend. That's right. The turning point happened when Spire went up. That's when everything turned, because people were saying, well, if Spire can go up, can't everything else go up? And there it was. I was under the impression you're not trading. Laugh out loud, says David. Coyote Hood. Earnings when? I don't know. Tiff, just to make sure, you still do not recommend to sell covered calls on our former SPACs until they're over 20. Generally, yes, that's true. If you want to write a call, let me take a look here. You want to write a $15 call on Rocket Lab that's going to expire in a week and it's trading at $8 and you're happy taking 15 cents, go ahead and take it. But the commissions might eat you alive. I don't know. But no, I would not be recommending writing calls at this time under $20. Right now, there's more upside on capital appreciation coming your way than trying to bring in 10, 20, 30 cents on options because there's just no money in it. Just saying. Where are we at now? I've got to put up the Apple quote because Apple will be coming out with earnings in a bit. So I'm going to fire up my big ass iPad here. AAPL. Yapple. Okay, it closed at 159.22 was the final trade today on the market. 159.22. Now we're watching the aftermarket. At the moment, I'm showing 158.94 down 28 cents. 158.90 just kind of hanging around, waiting for the Apple numbers to be released. Aspire was up as much as 4 cents today. Something is cooking over there. Robinhood dropping like a rock. Robinhood 810 last trade, now 814. It dropped as low as 794, but it's now 814. It hasn't dropped. But go put go, says Auntie. There you go. Well, you'll see what happens with that. Adam, I have been writing covered calls the past 3 weeks. I'm making an average of 500 a week. I think it depends on how much stock you have. That is true. It's how many options can you write. The more you can write, the more you make per. If you make money, you'll make more. But you start and you build and go from there. Oh wow, Robinhood dropping like a helicopter with a broken engine. I'm showing it at 814, up 4 cents on Rocket. On Robinhood, I don't know what. Hang on. Pardon me. I stand corrected. I am completely wrong. Hang on, Robinhood. Here we go. Robinhood. Hold on. You are correct. It is 1040 down 121. I apologize, everybody. I'm looking at the wrong quote. Nice going, guys. Making money on those puts. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. I can only write covered calls on our former SPACs, so no gains for me at the moment. Let's see. Festival Lights, help me with the deep dips. Hey, my, says Auntie. Dave, my guess is Apple earnings will be meh. It's showing 158.77, 158.63, down 59 cents on Apple at the moment. Goodness, can we say we have had a correction already and start climbing again? What are your thoughts? I love that. Love the sentiment. I don't know if it's going to happen. On what stock TIF? Adam wants to know. Ascoli Hood fell 224 in one tick. Laugh out loud. It's 1042 right at the moment, from what I can tell you. Why did Matterport drop? Forecast adjustment. What's that mean? DQ. Adam, what are you writing against? TIFF. But the commissions in Germany are somewhat high. Have to pay $3.50 per transaction. Yikes. 1069 on Robinhood, down 92 cents. Someone mentioned an adjustment on, was it Matterport projections of sales or something like that. Don't show anything here on the announcement side over here on the Yahoo Finance, but there might have been something somewhere else. Let's go. See here. Hang on, that's that. And let's move on over here. Over there. And we've got Robinhood at 10.59 down $1.02. Apple 159.01 down 3 cents. We're coming back up again on Apple. What price would you consider a good entry for Robinhood? About a penny a share is a good entry point for Robin, because that's all it's worth, Robinhood. I'd be very careful of that. 23andMe is going to report on February the 10th. That's when they report their financials. Michael, same thing. 1 penny a share is what you pay for Robinhood. That's all it's worth. Mentats Drop said Matterport lowered its revenue outlook for the year to an average range of 107 million to 110 million, down from its 120 to 126 million estimate previous. That is what Mentats says. Drop says. I haven't found that announcement, but that's what we're hearing. Adam, I found that it's been beneficial to write each week covered calls that expire at the end of the week that are $2 to $3 out of the money. Roll if you need to. There you go. Tiff. Adam, distributed on our, what is it? Disrupted on a 100 Spire, recall from memory. Not sure what that means. Robinhood 1037 down 124. Apple 158.90 down 27 cents. Robinhood for a penny. Neat. There you go. We are waiting for the Apple earnings that will be out in a little bit. See what they have to say today. There we go over there. And we are there. The Dow dropped 7.3. S&P lost 23 points. NASDAQ down 189. The VIX dropped 146 to 3050. It's actually going in the right direction. And we're waiting now for earnings, first quarter earnings after the bell. Waiting for that to come out right here at any time. Okay, we're waiting, and we'll see what it has to say. What else? Where was I? Oh, I got that over here. I'd like to speak to the manager of Spotify, please. And Robinhood up 2%, not Hood, guys. And then I'd short it at a penny. There you go. All right. I'd love Robinhood for a penny. Apple doesn't release until 5 p.m. They say. Robinhood right now 10.57 down 104. Apple 158.98 down 27 cents. All right. Matterport going to $2? Question mark. Was that what it's going to do? Really? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see now. Rocket Lab closed at 8.10 today. In the aftermarket, it's 8.14, up 4 cents. SoFi closed at 11.36. It's 11.26 in the aftermarket, down a dime at the moment. GameStop closed at 93.55. It's at 93.98, up 43 cents in the aftermarket. Matterport closed at 8.44, and it's trading at 8.44 in the aftermarket. ME was 4.21, and that's where it is in the aftermarket, 4.21 unchanged. Spire closed at 227 today, and it's at 227 in the aftermarket, no change. ATIP closed at 302 with no trades in the aftermarket to report. Smart Rent closed at 699 today, and it's at 692 on the aftermarket. Sextera closed at 1092 today. It's trading at 1092 on the aftermarket. AMC closed at 14.55 today. It's at 14.56 on the aftermarket, up a penny. Robinhood 11.61 on the market, 10.50 on the aftermarket, down 11.11. Vanek Vectors 256, down 69 cents on the aftermarket. Home Depot is up a penny, up 1 penny in the aftermarket. IBM at 132.50 on the bell, 132.52, up 2 cents on the aftermarket. Microsoft down 4 cents on the aftermarket to 299.80. Apple 159.04, down 19 cents on the aftermarket. Goldman Sachs up 97 cents at $342 on the aftermarket. Cisco is 54.75, up 13 cents on the aftermarket. Facebook is 295.25, up 61 cents in the aftermarket. Amazon is up 75 cents to 2,793.50. Tesla is down $7, 7.56 down dip in the aftermarket to 821.54. I was teasing people at 888 last night. Why are you selling at 888? Because this morning it was 930. Didn't hold that very long, did it? Unbelievable. Google is down 121 in the aftermarket at the moment. That is where we seem to be at. Rocket Lab is down 6 cents to 75.93 in the aftermarket. Yuck. Target had a gain of 39 cents today. It's up 237 in the aftermarket. Target is up. Looking okay. Target is up like a percentage point. JP Morgan is up, unchanged on the aftermarket. Unchanged. It looked like it was up there. Costco up 75 cents in the aftermarket. Lost 95 cents on the day today. Walmart is up 17 cents in the aftermarket right now. Now it's up 32 in the aftermarket. Nvidia down 34 cents in the aftermarket. Oh my. Netflix closed at $386.70, gained $26 today, $27 today. Now it's down $1.30 to $385.40. That's Netflix today. Okay. Moderna lost 6.34 during the day. It's down 42 cents right now at 148.20. That is getting really cheap. DoorDash lost 5.44 to 96.03. Whew, the high for the year, 257. It's at 96.03. Airbnb closed at 138.41. The high, 219 on the year on Airbnb. Yuck. Coinbase closed at 170. The high for the year, 429. Yuck. Boeing down to 189.91, down 436. Wow. There you have some quotes. Apple 158.80, down 41 cents, waiting for the opening or the earnings, to come out. Robinhood closed 11.61. It's at 10.33, down 128 right now. And that's not looking good at Robinhood. There you are. Mixed markets here, mixed bag right now. And there you have it. Okay. Let me just see some more things here. There we go. There we go. Let me move on. Comments. Okay. Kent says, Uncle B, my 360 long call on Goldman Sachs is down 3,400. It's only worth $870 now. But I made 2,600 writing calls on it. So it expires April 14th. Do I hang tight and wait? Or do I buy back at 870 and buy a new contract? Do I sell this one off and do I buy a new contract? Well, you have a couple of choices. Absolutely. You can wait it out and see if the stock wants to rebound for you and put this contract back in the money. You're at right now 341.96. You have a 360 call, so you're obviously 19 away from getting out of there. You could theoretically sell this call into, if there's a little bit of strength tomorrow, you could sell it, and you can then turn around and buy into a cheaper call, maybe further out, and then just keep on writing, because the secret to making the dough is to keep on writing, and you're getting better at it all the time. But if you have any other covered calls already, if you have any other calls that are in the money, you're still writing anyway, you may want to wait this out. But at the moment, with the stock at 341, now 342.89, it's now up $1.86 in the aftermarket. This has obviously taken a real shellacking. It's trading at 5.7 times earnings. It's not like the stock is overvalued in the market. It's grossly undervalued. And you can, sit tight and just let the capital gain come your way, gets back in the money, start writing calls against it. It's totally up to you. There it is. Yeah, you got it. Not buy, but sell it for 870. Right now it's all-time premium, of course. If you sell this and now buy a 330, let's say a $330 call, that's 12. As of tonight, it was $11 in the money, but now it looks like it's about 12, 13 in the money. It would be obviously higher than that. It'll cost you more than what you're going to get for this one, but you're only taking some of the profits you made from your writing to make this move and then keep writing again. That is a plan. Again, the stock, we all know this, the way that Goldman reacts, like today, it moved $11 today from high to low, low to high. Tomorrow, these shares could be 350, 353, at any time, depending on the markets, the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P, and the stock itself. If the shares recover up into the 350 range, 352 range, you will have a contract worth more money. Then you can sell it and make a move into a cheaper call and then keep writing. I mean, you can play that game too. Keep an eye on that. See what gives. Why didn't we buy some hood puts when it was around 40 when Uncle Bruce said it's going down? Mirko, I'd hold 2 or 3 more weeks, is what Mirko said. Michael, you take care. Goldman Sachs, I'd hold a couple more weeks before I do anything. Jado, so the SoFi bank charter meant absolutely nothing for the stock and nothing for the market and didn't save shareholders. So it's probably so far correct. Nancy, I sold a $20 put on Spire for $10.59, expiring February 18, 22. It's up to $18.35. What do I do? Buy the put back soon or should I wait? Thanks, Uncle B. Okay, so you put up $2,000 to then write a put for $10.59, right? And now it's sitting at $18.35. Okay, so you're obligated to buy the stock at $20, although you've been given $10.59 to do so. So you have to come up with the differential, which of course is $8.35. You could either wait, which I would recommend you do because the stock is so violently dropped to here that a $2 or $3 or $4 recovery would not be unreasonable to expect the stock to go into that 13, 14 range, which would then bring you a lot closer to where you were. You'll half the loss. The loss will be down to $400 odd instead of $800. Because at the moment, your loss right now is the difference between what you got for the put, $10.59, versus what it would cost you to buy it back, 18.35. And so you're down just under $8 a share, or $800 in losses. If the shares run up $3-4 in the next week or so, again, you've got till the 18th of Feb, your loss will be $350-400. And you can just buy it back, and you can either write another put on a rollover. You can always do that too. You could theoretically, Nancy, buy this put back for as close to book value as possible, and then look to write another $20 put on the stock. Sorry, wait a minute. You said Spire, right? You're not saying. I thought you said SoFi. Pardon me. I have to learn to read here. Pardon me, kids. Okay, Spire. Where are we now? Okay, this makes more sense. Now this is making more sense. All right, so you sold a Spire put, $20 for $10.59. That's when the stock was $9.40 a share, or what, higher or lower? I can't remember. Now you're going to have to buy it back at $20. Okay, I get it now. So the loss for you is still, with Spire sitting at $2.20. You're going to buy the stock, but you were given $10. And you're going to have the differential as your loss. Right? Okay, got it. Rollover on this put, well, theoretically can be done, where you sell this put. You buy this put back. Pardon me. And then you sell a future put for 20 if you wish to. What's the downside? 227. That's really it. But yeah, if you do buy it back, you will lose the $700 differential from what you got. It's still a $700 loss on this position, isn't it? Because the stock went from the 9s to the 2s. Correct. So there it is. If the stock in the next week or so comes into the 3 range, 350 range, well, it's still a loss. Not as much of a loss. What's the downside? 227 is all you can lose from here. I don't think it's going much lower. Even today, it gained a penny. Nancy, that's probably how I would play it at this point. All right, sorry about that. I just saw S. I saw the S symbol. I thought it was SoFi. I just immediately thought it was SoFi. Okay. Let's see. DQ says, you know what? The charter will matter once the bank takeover is completed, which is in February. The paperwork has to be now concluded because they've got the approval to conclude the paperwork to buy the bank. And that's when the stock could have the effect we want it to have. Apple is down 22 cents right now at 158.91 at the moment. Okay. Let's go. With 60 days left, you will still have time premium, Kent, says Mirko. And of course, if the shares want to improve back to 350, 355 range, your contract will have more value than it has now. If it gets into the 360 range, it's in the money. And, well, here we go. Okay. Hockey Rink says, I think the SoFi charter was okayed, but it's not taking effect till February sometime. Correct. Because that is when the bank completion will be paperworked through. It'll all be done there. Okay. Robinhood fourth quarter loss 49 cents, says Scully. Robinhood now is trading at $9.87, down $1.74, going lower. Let's go. Boom, says anti-PC. Mirko, this Goldman can easily go back to 380. I agree with that too. Between now and April, easily could do that, and you don't have to do a thing if you don't want to, Kent. You can just let this stock go through 360 and keep going, and you start writing calls again, and your call will rise in value again. There we have it. All right. Let's go. Is there a moth here? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't noticed it. Cindy, Uncle Bruce, I still have 2 calls that I'm writing on. They are out of the money and expire on Feb 18th. I have Goldman Sachs and GameStop. I'm still writing. I think I will make more money than taking this big loss. There you go. Adventures with Duncan, Goldman Sachs on December 27th was $3.88. Yep. Robinhood right now, $9.96. Apple earnings will be reported at $4.30. That's in 7 minutes. Estimates, $189 a share. Revenue expectations, $118 billion. We're now at $9.94 on Robinhood. I didn't think of getting a 330 instead. Good plan. I'll see how tomorrow goes. Thank you. Right on. Right on, right on. Let's see. Anti-PC is happy because Robinhood is 992. Those puts are going up. Let's see. Here we go. SoFi could just acquire Robinhood and get to the point where they get the clientele. Do you want to buy a company with a gazillion lawsuits going against it? I don't think you want to do that. I wouldn't want to buy it. Let's see. Yeah, the Spire was higher up when I sold that put. I got it. Yeah, Nancy. It took me a while, but I figured it out. Hang in there. Okay. Okay. Now we see. Rocket Lab is going to launch a satellite in lunar orbit for NASA's program to land the first woman on the moon by 2024. Rocket Lab holders own a part of a company that will help put the first woman on the moon. Very cool, says Vernon Edwards. Nancy Auntie says that's nice. DQ on SoFi, I don't think completing the bank takeover will improve the stock, but the earnings report after the takeover where the SoFi realizes much lower expenses will move the stock. Exactly. Every quarterly release of financials, not this one, but the one after and the one after down the road here, the improvements will be noticeable for SoFi. Phenomenal upside on earnings will come its way. Stock will be much higher. I agree. Joanne says, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Okay. Let's see. IPOE equals SoFi. VGAC equals 23andMe. Hood stock is losing 15%. Yeah, Robinhood right now down to $9.92, down $1.69 at $9.96 in the aftermarket. Apple at $159.10 right now. Apple $159.10. Let's go. Alex is saying breaking Robinhood to suspend trading of Hood to prevent stock price from falling any further. This is a joke. Don't forget all the institutions buying in as well on SoFi. Boom Shakala says go anti-PC go, says Mentats. And yeah, Robinhood at $9.94 and Robinhood now, Apple now 159.15 improving. 159.15 improving on Apple as earnings are due in 4 minutes. Delist Hood or give me death, says Coyote. Auntie is loving this. There you have it. Let's go. Watching this market, 59.16 on Apple. We're almost unchanged now in the aftermarket on Apple. It's traded they say 8.2 million. I don't know how accurate that is on Apple. Waiting for the results to come out. Robinhood shares tank after it loses users forecasts weaker revenue is a headline on CNBC on Robinhood right now. That is breaking news on Robinhood. Waiting on Apple to see what is coming up. Waiting on Apple. Okay, there we are. And watching 159.15 on Apple. Okay.
There are two and more users.
Watching 159.15 on
so I'm
Apple.
actually quite optimistic heading into the second part of the year. Remember, they're lapping really tough comps. This was people forget, but this was
mute my channel. This is CNBC Live.
Boom!
Just audio.
Last year, so it makes a lot of sense that you will see this sort of disappointment right now. I actually think this has to be the bottom for Robinhood. All
right. Well, putting yourself out there. Interesting call. Dan, thank you for joining us. Dan Dolev on Robinhood. Do not go anywhere because Apple's earnings are just moments away, and we've got an all-star analyst panel to break down the results when closing bell comes. There
you go. They're going to do a commercial right now. So we're about to get the story on Apple. We'll watch for that and see what's going on. The stock's 159.03 right now, 159.20, poised to go higher or lower depending on just how they're going to do. And we'll watch this kind of closely. It's kind of what we do. There you have it. Curious to see how Apple is going to perform here on this market. 982 on Robinhood, down 179. That is the dealio there. And let's see. Yes. Okay. Apple. 159.19 for now. All right. We'll see the Apple results in less than 2 minutes. If any of you find it, notice it, let me know, and we'll see what's going on. Okay. It's like Christmas Eve for me. I can't wait to wake up in the morning and see what Santa Hood brought me. Come on, Apple. Mama needs a new pair of shoes, she says. And let's go. Goodness gracious, goodness. Yeah, that's right. I mean, if Uncle Bruce is right, as we believe but not trust, all former SPACs should have good earnings over time, which should help get the stock higher. It just won't happen overnight. Well, yeah, all SPACs will report numbers, and they will continue to build their businesses no matter what. And they're cash rich right now for deals. They can do deals, takeovers, and anything else. So they could buy earnings. They can buy cash flow. They can always do that. And let's see what's going on. Robinhood is a bargain. I don't know about that. I'm not sure if that's a bargain or not. 1019 right now on Robinhood. Apple 158.80 as we're waiting for earnings to be released here at any moment now on Apple shares. We'll keep an eye open on the on all of that as we await the earnings to be released. The Apple just jumped $2, so they must be good. Apple up 161.63, up 1 to 60, up to 161.63, up a buck or two. Watching for action on Apple. Let's move over here on this over to here, and we'll go over to here. Apple is now here we go, 160.32, 160.55 range. And we'll see what's going on. Go Apple. Apple says nacho concern. H. Gregor ready to write a poor man covered call. My third time around, Auntie. I've crashed out on 2 before, back around Thanksgiving. Right on, Auntie PC. Well done. 162 now on Apple. 161.10, 162 here. We're jumping around, waiting for Apple earnings to be released. They must be coming out. Apple revenue up 11%, says Scully, up 11%, 162.57, up 335 now on Apple. It looks like the numbers are coming out and they look good. Let's take a look. Okay, there we go. Waiting on Apple to release. 162.40, 161.80, and there we have it. We are watching and waiting for official Apple results. Apple earnings out, and here are the numbers, says CNBC. Waiting to see what they are. Earnings per share, 210 versus 189 estimated. Revenue, 123 billion versus 118 estimated. Also, full quarter of iPhone 13 sales. And they are good. This looks all right. Let's see the stock now, 161.64. And I'm so glad I didn't write a call on Apple when I bought it today. Larry, Apple. Thanks, Uncle Bruce, for telling us to wait. You're welcome. Earnings flash. Apple reports first quarter revenue, 123.95 billion. Mac revenue, 10.85 billion. iPad revenue, 7.25 billion. iPhone, 71.6 billion. We're getting the numbers. 161.31, up $2 right now on Apple. Darn, Webull won't let me trade contracts after hours. No, it won't. We'll have to wait till tomorrow. That's right. You can't write after hours contracts. You can't buy contracts in the after hours. Contracts only trade during market hours. That's why I asked you to hold off. Don't write Apple contracts until tomorrow, because if the stock pops, you want to write higher expiry prices, higher strike priced contracts for bigger profits, bigger gains. Oh, yeah. 162.42 on Apple as Bruce is desperately hanging on. Thank you all for being here. 162.55 is the price right now in the aftermarket on Apple. Very good, and the street seems to like what it's getting, I think. We have supply chain concerns, of course, no kidding, but it doesn't seem to matter. Service revenue 19.5 versus 18.6. Other products 14.7 billion versus 14.4 9.59, although they say it's up. Mac revenue 10.8 versus 9.5. iPad revenue 7.5 billion versus 8.1. Gross margins 43.8% versus 41.7%. Exceptional. Absolutely exceptional to have that kind of performance, that kind of profit margin. It's really amazing. Yeah, Apple was market capped at 2.7 a while ago, now 2.6. It's going to go up again. Go Apple, go. 163.47 now, up $4. 163.31. It's higher on this move. This is good. This is complementing Microsoft's very good numbers. Apple has very good numbers. The two big boys are coming out with some big returns again. Performance is there. That's a really good sign. Yeah. DQ is just full of all kinds of fun one-liners. Let's see now. 162.57. Apple here. Let's see any more news on it. Just rolling along. It's good. Apple is very good. Just very, very positive on Apple. Absolutely positive on Apple. Okay. Very good. Fabulous. Fabulous. I'm interested to see what Kramer says tonight on his show. 162.07 on Apple at the moment. Sorry, Uncle Bruce. Laugh out loud, DQ. You had me searching for that. Yeah, no one's buying Robinhood ever. No one will ever buy it. Ever. Never. Ever. 161 and 162 on the Apple shares here. Very good performance. And it's just jumping around. JW, thank you. How it'll do in the aftermarket tomorrow, it could be 158 to 165. It really could. If you're going to write any calls on Apple, what you want to do is allow the stock to get a little run going, because it took a while for Microsoft to get going, and then it finally got going over 300 a share. You want to do the same for your Apple stock. You want to patiently wait tomorrow. Let's see the pre-market and the actual market. Microsoft today hit 307. It closed at 299. So, if Apple wants to give you a 165, 168 price tomorrow, then you'll write 170s for next week or the week after, something like that. Look for a fat premium on a higher strike price contract. And then if it backs off during the day tomorrow back to 162, you can buy back those calls for $2, $3, $4 less. Thank you. Then do it again. The swings on Apple, you'll play those now with that deep in the money contract that should be up for you when the market's open. I like it. Fabulous. Anyway, can Apple and Microsoft and Tesla really put the market out of the hole? Well, it can certainly help, but Tesla needs to, improve again. I think Tesla stock is overhit on this little sell wave. I think Tesla can have a nice recovery into the 900s again, maybe threaten 1,000 in the next few weeks. We'll see. But these days, in today's world that we're in, with everything digital, everything is light speed. We don't go through weeks of corrections and readjustments. We go through hours of corrections and adjustments. It's rather crazy. It's rather incredible. 162.31 on Apple, looking good. Happy to see that. And way to go. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. We have 301 thumbs ups from you people, which is just great. Thank you for helping me out with 301 thumbs ups on a show that is usually very quiet compared to the morning show. Thank you all. I do appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening now, and relax. Get some rest if you can. Stay healthy, and join me tomorrow. If you're a Gold Bagel member, come on around tomorrow and join me for the pre-show, the pre-morning show. And there. I'm trying to point at it. There it is. And let's get going. I'll see you at 8:30 tomorrow morning for the show that starts before the opening. And let's see how the markets do for us tomorrow. let's make some more money. That's what it's all about. Okay, guys. Thank you all. Have a pleasant evening. Thank you again for all your support. We'll see you first thing in the morning, right back at it. Okay, guys, you take care and bye for now.